everyone. I welcome you all to my online classes. This is Om Max Corner. Today we shall discuss three-dimensional geometry. Under a revision plan of this topic, three-dimensional geometry, we shall discuss very important questions based on previous CBSE board exams. So if the student has completed his or her syllabus one time, fully completion, then he or she should go through these very important questions based on previous CBSE board exams under the revision plan of the topic three-dimensional geometry. So let us proceed now. The very first question of the day is, if a line makes angles 90 degree, 135 degree, 45 degree with the x, y, z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Very simple. Simply we insert this cos of the angle, cos 90 degree with x axis. It means cos 90 degree is equal to 0. So similarly, comma, cos 135 degree, which is equal to cos of 90 degree plus 45 degree. In second quadrant, cos is negative, minus cos becomes sine of 45 degree, which is equal to minus 1 upon square root of 2. Third time with z axis 45 degree, mean to say cos of 45 degree, which is equal to 1 upon square root of 2. So what are the direction cosines? So required direction cosines, they are 0 comma minus 1 upon square root 2 comma this 1 upon square root of 2. So this is the required answer. Now next question. Question number 2. If a line has the direction ratios minus 18, 12, minus 4, then what are its direction cosines? So first of all, direction ratios, they are equal to minus 18, 12, minus 4. Okay, here we can also say they are equal to dividing the direction ratios. Each number is divided by 2. So we have minus 2 or 2. This is minus 9, 6, 2. They are same, they are equal, proportional. Now what we do? We take the square root of the sum of the squares of these direction numbers, that is minus 9 whole square plus 6 whole square plus 2 whole square. So this is equal to square root of 81 plus 36 plus 4. So this is equal to 40, 48 plus 4, 12, 121, which is equal to 11. Now what we do? Therefore, direction cosines are, each number will be divided by this number, that is minus 9 upon 11 comma 6 upon 11 comma 2 upon 11. This was minus 2, so minus 2. Okay, so these are the required direction cosines. Here also we have minus sign. Okay, now next question. Question number 3. Find the equation of the line which passes through the point 1, 2, 3 and is parallel to the vector 3i plus 2j minus 2k. Here the equation of the line is this vector r is equal to a plus lambda vector b. So a mean, from here we get a. Vector a is equal to 1i plus 2j plus 3k. right? So we substitute here I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda is any constant b mean this b vector is equal to 3i plus 2j minus 2k. So we write here 3i plus 2j minus 2k. This is the required equation of the line. Question number 4. Find the Cartesian equation of the line which passes through the point minus 2, 4, minus 5 and parallel to the given line given by x plus 3 upon 3 is equal to y minus 4 upon 5 is equal to z plus 8 upon 6. First of all, the Cartesian equation of the line is x minus x1 divide a equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c. So here the line passes through the point minus 2, 4, minus 5. So this means minus 2 is x1, comma y1, comma z1. So x1 is minus 2, y1 is 4, z1 is minus 5. And a, b, c, the line is parallel to this line. So this is equal to a, this is equal to b, this is equal to c. We substitute these values now here, which implies x minus x1 minus minus this becomes plus 2 upon a is 3 equal to y minus y1 is 4 divide b is 5 equal to z minus 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 plus 5 upon c mean 6. This is the required equation of the line. Question number 5. The Cartesian equation of the line is x minus 5 upon 3 equal to y plus 4 upon 7 equal to z minus 6 upon 2. Write its vector form. So first of all, the Cartesian form x minus 5 divide 3 is equal to, this can also be written as y minus minus 4 divide 7 is equal to z minus 6 upon 2, right? So from here what we find, this is minus 4 and 6. Okay, so we write equation of the line in vector form, that is equal to vector r equal to vector a plus lambda vector b. So here what is a? This is 5 into I, this is minus 4 into j plus 6 k plus lambda b vector. What is b vector? This 3i plus 7j plus 2k. So this is the required equation of the line in vector form. Question number 6. Find the shortest distance between the lines. First line is vector r is equal to I plus 2j plus k plus lambda into I minus j plus k. We can also write this line as vector r is equal to a1 vector plus lambda b1 vector. This is a1 and this is b1. Similarly, the second line we can write this as vector r is equal to a2 vector plus mu b2 vector. This is a2 and this is b2. Okay, now what is the formula to find the shortest distance between two lines? Formula to find the shortest distance between two lines is SD, shortest distance, is equal to modulus a2 vector minus a1 vector divide in dot product b1 vector cross b2 vector divide magnitude of vector b1 cross b2 whole modulus. Okay, so here first of all we find a2 minus a1. a2 vector is this minus a1 vector is this. So a2 vector minus a1 is equal to 2i minus j minus k minus sign a1 mean I plus 2j plus k. So the value is 2i minus 1i is I minus j minus 2j is minus 3j minus k is minus 2k. Okay, similarly now next is or we can insert the value of a2 vector minus a1 here in the formula. What is a2 minus a1? This becomes now I minus 3j minus 2k dot product b1 cross b2. b1 cross b2 mean this is b1, this is b2. So we write here I j k. b1 here coefficients are 1 minus 1 1. b2 coefficients are 2 1 2. The determinant of this is equal to I into eliminating corresponding row and column minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1. Next is minus j into corresponding row and column removed 1 into 2 2 2 minus 2 2 minus 2 plus k into corresponding to k row and column removed 1 minus minus plus 2 1 plus 2. So that mean minus 3i, this is plus 0j, next is plus 3k. So the value of b1 cross b2, this is substituted here. From here in the formula b1 cross b2 value is minus 3i plus 0j plus 3k divide magnitude of b1 cross b2. Here magnitude of b1 cross b2, it means square root of minus 3 whole square plus 0 whole square plus 3 whole square. 3 square 9, 9 plus 9 18. 18 mean 3 square root of 2. So b1 cross b2 its magnitude is 3 square root of 2. So now how to find the dot product? I dot I is 1, so 1 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 0 plus minus 2 into 3 divide 3 square root of 2 its magnitude, its modulus, right? So now product is minus 3 0 minus 6 mod divide 3 square root 2. So this is equal to 9 upon 3 square root of 2, which is again equal to 3 upon square root 2 units. This is the required shortest distance. Okay, so this was our question number 6. Find the shortest distance between two lines, a1 plus lambda b1, a2 plus mu b2. So just only substituting in the formula these values we can obtain the required distance. Next question. Now question number 7. Find the shortest distance between the lines. This is Cartesian form of the line. So first of all we convert these equations in the vector form. So we can write this as a1. a1 mean minus 1i minus 1j minus 1k plus lambda. This is vector b, 7i minus 6j plus 1k. And second line we have vector r is equal to a2. a2 mean 3i plus 5j plus 7k plus mu into vector b2, 1i minus 2j plus 1k. So what we say here, this is r vector equal to a1 vector plus lambda b1 vector, and this is vector r equal to a2 vector plus mu vector b2. This is a2, this is b2, a1 b1. Now what is the shortest distance between the two lines? Formula is shortest distance between two lines SD. Shortest distance is equal to modulus of a2 minus a1, a2 minus a1 dot product b1 cross b2 whole divide magnitude of b1 cross b2. Now we shall calculate what is a2 minus a1 here. a2 minus a1, this is a2, that is 3i plus 5j plus 7k, minus a1, this is a1 minus I minus j minus k. So which is equal to 3 minus minus plus 1, 4i, 5 minus minus plus 1, 6j, 7 minus minus plus 1, 8k. So we put this value here. a2 minus a1 is 4i plus 6j plus 8k dot b1 cross b2. b1 cross b2 mean determinant of what is b1. This is b1. The coefficients are I, j, k. Coefficients of b1 are 7, minus 6, 1. b2 coefficients are 1, minus 2, 1. This is equal to I cap into minus 6 plus 2 minus j corresponding to j, column and row removed, 7 into 1, 7 minus 1, 7 minus 1 plus k corresponding to k, row and columns are removed. So 7 into minus 2, minus 14, minus minus plus 6, minus 14 plus 6. So this becomes minus 4i, 7 minus 1, 6, minus 6j, minus 14 plus 6, minus 8k. So we substitute this value here. b1 cross b2 is minus 4i minus 6j minus 8k divide magnitude of b1 cross b2. b1 cross b2 magnitude is equal to square root of coefficient of minus 4. Here we can also take minus 2 common. So we are left with 2 whole square, or simply we write here minus 4 square is 16 plus 6 whole square is 36 plus 8 whole square is 64, which is equal to, this becomes 116 square root of 116, which is again equal to 2 square root of 29. So this value will be inserted here. Divide b1 cross b2, its magnitude is 2 square root of 29. Now we find the dot product of these two vectors, so which is equal to magnitude of or modulus of 4 into minus 4, 4 into minus 4 plus 6 into minus 6 plus 8 into minus 8 divide 2 square root of 29. Again this is equal to minus 16 minus 36 plus 64 minus 64 modulus divide 2 square root of 29. So 16, 36, 64, this is also equal to 116 divide 2 square root of 29, right? So this is equal to 1 2 square root of 29. So 2 square root 29 units is the required shortest distance. Now question number 8. Find the distance between the lines L1 and L2 given by vector r is equal to I plus 2j minus 4k plus lambda into 2I plus 3j plus 6k, and second line is r vector is equal to 3I plus 3j minus 5k plus mu into 2I plus 3j plus 6k. So here what we see, the first line L1, we can say this as vector r is equal to a1 vector plus lambda b1, and similarly here second line r vector is equal to vector a2 plus mu into vector b2. But the thing is, here we see that b1 is equal to b2, or b1 is proportional to b2. It means the two lines are parallel. So this implies L1 is parallel to L2. So we just write in place of b1, b2, only b is written. So here find the distance between these lines. The formula is the distance between the lines, between the parallel lines, shortest distance is equal to magnitude modulus of vector b cross a2 minus a1 divide magnitude of vector b. So here first of all, what is a2 minus a1? a2 is this, a1 is this. So we write here a2 vector minus a1 is equal to a2 is this vector minus a1 is this vector. So result is 3 minus 1 is 2i, 3 minus 2 is 1j, minus 5 plus 4 is minus k, right? So we substitute here the value, shortest distance b cross a2 minus a1 is 2i plus j minus k divide, first of all, what is b? B vector is 2i plus 3j plus 6k. So we can insert this value here also, like this, 2i plus 3j plus 6k cross a2 minus a1 is 2i plus j minus k divide magnitude of vector b. So here magnitude of vector b is square root of 2 whole square is 4 plus 3 whole square is 9 plus 6 whole square is 36. So 36 plus 4, 40 plus 9, 49, square root is 7. So 7, the value of magnitude of vector b. Now we find b cross a2 minus a1. b cross a2 minus a1, which is equal to determinant of I, j k. What is b? This is b. Coefficients are 2, 3, 6. And what is a2 minus a1? This is, so 2, 1 minus 1. We solve this now. This is equal to I into minus 3 minus 6 minus 9 minus j minus 2 minus 12 minus 14 plus k into 2 minus 6 minus 4. So this value we insert here in the formula. The cross product becomes minus 9i plus 14j minus 4k. Divide 7. Again, what is the magnitude? Magnitude mean this is equal to 1 upon 7 square root of minus 9 whole square plus 14 whole square plus minus 4 whole square, which is equal to 1 upon 7 into square root of 81 plus 14 whole square is 196 plus 4 whole square is 16. So this is again equal to 1 upon 7 into square root of 293. So what is the answer? Square root of 293 divide 7 units. This is the required distance between the given parallel lines. So this was our question number 8. Now next question is, now question number 9. Find the vector and Cartesian equations of the planes that passes through the point 1, 0, minus 2 and the normal to the plane is I plus j plus k. So this is the normal to the plane. That means n vector, normal vector is I plus j plus k, right? So what is the equation of the plane? First of all, the vector form. Equation of the plane in vector form, we write this as vector r dot normal is equal to d. So what is r vector? R vector mean xi plus yj plus zk dot n vector. This is given I plus j plus k is equal to d. So what we write here, this becomes x plus y plus z is equal to d. So this is the equation of the plane in Cartesian form. So this is the equation of the plane in Cartesian form. Now this is the condition. The plane passes through the point 1, 0, minus 2. So what we do, in place of x we put 1 plus y is 0, z is minus 2 is equal to d. This gives us d is equal to minus 1. So the equation of the plane becomes, first of all, the vector form, vector r dot n is I plus j plus k equal to d. D value is minus 1. Similarly, the equation here in Cartesian form becomes x plus y plus z is equal to minus 1. This is the Cartesian form. So now next question. Now question number 10. Find the equation of the plane that passes through 3 points 1, 1, minus 1, 6, 4, minus 5, minus 4, minus 2, 3. So what is the equation? How to find the equation of any plane which passes through 3 points? Suppose the 3 points, the first point is x1, y1, z1. Second point is x2, y2, z2, and third point is x3, y3, z3. Then the formula of equation of any plane is equation of the plane passing through x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, x3, y3, z3 is plane. We see determinant of x minus x1, x2 minus x1, x3 minus x1. Next is y minus y1, y2 minus y1, y3 minus y1, z minus z1, z2 minus z1, z3 minus z1 is equal to 0. That is, we substitute the values now. X minus x1 is 1 minus 1, x2 is 6 minus 1, x3 is minus 4 minus 1. Similarly, y minus y1 is 1, 4 minus 1, minus 2 minus 1. Next is z minus z1, z1 is minus 1, minus minus plus 1. Here this becomes minus 5 plus 1, this becomes 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. So again we say that is x minus 1, 6 minus 1 is 5, minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5, this is y minus 1, y4 minus 1 is 2, 3, minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, this is z plus 1, this is minus 4, this is 3 plus 1, 4 is equal to 0. Now the rule of determinant, we know that if these two rows they are identical, so the value of the determinant is 0. So what we can say here, 0 is equal to 0 as row 2 is equal to row 3, or so row 2 rows or 2 columns, if they are identical or they are proportional, the value of the determinant is 0. This is the property of the determinant. So what is the conclusion here? The conclusion is we cannot find any plane which passes through these points, or to say there is no plane which can pass through these points. Or in other words, we can say the given 3 points are collinear. Okay, we can say also say that infinitely there are so many planes which passes through the given 3 points, because if they are collinear, it means so many planes can infinitely many planes can pass through these 3 points. Now next question. Now question number 11. Find the vector equation of the plane passing through the intersection of the planes r dot 2i plus 2j minus 3k is equal to 7. Second plane is r dot 2i plus 5j plus 3k is equal to 9, and through the point 2, 1, 3. So here the word passing through the intersection, this word is very important. Okay, so how to write the equation? First of all, we convert this equation vector form into Cartesian form. How? This becomes 2x plus 2y minus 3z is equal to 7, mean minus 7 is equal to 0. This is plane 1. Similarly here we can say 2x plus 5y plus 3z, this is equal to 9, so minus 9 is equal to 0. This is plane number 2. Now from these two equations, the equation of the plane passing through these two planes. Now the equation of the plane passing through plane 1 and plane 2 is, we write plane 1 plus lambda plane 2 is equal to 0. So what is plane 1? So this is equal to 2x plus 2y minus 3z minus 7 plus lambda into plane 2 is 2x plus 5y plus 3z minus 9 is equal to 0. This passes through the point 2, 1, 3. This passes through the point 2, 1, 3. So we have 2 into 2, 4 plus 2 into 1, 2 minus 3 into 3, 9 minus 7 plus lambda into 2 into 2, 4. Now 4 plus 2, 6. 6 minus 9 minus 3 minus 3 minus 7 minus 10 plus lambda 4 plus 9, 9, 9 cancel, 9 lambda is equal to 0. This implies lambda is equal to 10 upon 9. Now we substitute this value here. So we have, substituting lambda is equal to 10 upon 9 in 2x plus 2y minus 3z minus 7 plus lambda 2x plus 5y plus 3z minus 9 is equal to 0. So we have lambda is equal to 10 upon 9. So this gives us 9 into 2, 18x plus 10 into 2, 20x plus 10, 9 into 2, 18y plus 10 into 5, 50y minus plus minus 9 into 3 minus 27 plus 10 into 3, 30z. Next is plus minus 9 into 7 minus 63 plus minus 10 into 9 minus 90 is equal to 0. So finally the equation becomes 18 plus 20, 38x plus 68y plus 3z minus 153 is equal to 0. So in Cartesian form, this is the equation of the plane. In vector form, we can convert this like this. Vector r dot 38i plus 68j plus 3k is equal to 153. So this is the required equation of the plane which passes through the given planes. Question number 12. Find the equation of the plane through the line of intersection of the planes x plus y plus z is equal to 1 and 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 5, which is perpendicular to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 0. Again the same line of intersection of the planes. So we find here equation of the plane through the intersection of the given planes. This is the first plane, second plane. So we write it as x plus y plus z equal to 1 becomes minus 1, 1 bracket plus lambda. Second plane is 2x plus 3y plus 4z equal to 5 mean minus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So we can also write this equation as 1 plus 2 lambda into x plus 1 plus 3 lambda into y plus 1 plus 4 lambda into z plus minus 1 minus 5 lambda is equal to 0. Right? Now this is given that this required plane is perpendicular to this plane. So this plane is perpendicular to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 0. So what is the condition? This is a1, this is b1, this is c1. Here coefficient of x is 1 is equal to a2, coefficient of y is minus 1 is equal to b2, coefficient of z is 1 is equal to c2. So we can say here a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 is equal to 0. If two planes are perpendicular to each other, then this is the condition. So now we have 1 plus 2 lambda into a2 is 1 plus b1 is 1 plus 3 lambda into b2 is minus 1 plus c1 is 1 plus 4 lambda into c2 is 1 is equal to 0. Now we solve this, which implies 1 plus 2 lambda minus 1 minus 3 lambda plus 1 plus 4 lambda is equal to 0. This implies 4 minus 3 minus 1 plus 4, 3 lambda, 1 cancel, this is plus 1, that is minus 1. This gives us lambda is equal to minus 1 upon 3. Right? So now we substitute this value here. The given required plane becomes, so the required equation of the plane is 1 plus 2 lambda, 1 2 into minus 1 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 into x plus 1 3 into minus 1 upon 3, that is minus 1 into y plus 1 minus 4 upon 3 into z is plus minus 1 minus 5 into minus 1 upon 3 plus 5 upon 3 is equal to 0. So again this is equal to 3 minus 2 is 1 upon 3 x, this is 0, 3 minus 4 is minus z, this is minus 3 plus 5 plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the plane. Question number 13. Find the distance of the point 2, 3, minus 5 from the plane x plus 2y minus 2z is equal to 9. So here what we do, the given point is 2, 3, minus 5 and the given plane, this is the given plane here, x plus 2y minus 2z minus 9 is equal to 0. So here this is the distance we want to find. Suppose this distance is d. So we write d is equal to, distance is always non-negative, so put modulus sign. So in place of x we put 2, in place of y we put 3 plus 2 into 3, in place of z we put minus 5, minus 2 into minus 5, next is minus 9, divide square root of coefficient of x is 1, its whole square, coefficient of y is 2, its whole square, plus coefficient of z is minus 2, its whole square. So distance becomes 2 plus 2 into 3 6, minus 2 into minus 5 minus 10 plus 10 minus 9, divide square root of 1 plus 4 plus 4, this is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 9 is 1, 7, 8, 9 upon 9, square root 9 is 3 is equal to 3 unit. So this is the required distance. Now next question. Question number 14. Prove that if a plane has the intercepts a, b, c and is at a distance of p units from the origin, then 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square plus 1 upon c square is equal to 1 upon p square. So first of all, intercept form of the plane having the intercepts a, b and c. Equation of the plane having intercepts a, b, c is x upon a plus y upon b plus z upon c is equal to 1. Right? We can also write this equation as 1 upon a into x plus 1 upon b into y plus 1 upon c into z minus 1 is equal to 0. So similarly, suppose this is the origin, from the origin 0 0 0, and this is the plane. What is the name of the plane? 1 upon a into x plus 1 upon b into y plus 1 upon c into z minus 1 is equal to 0. So distance, perpendicular distance, the distance is p units. This is given here. So we might find this value. P distance is equal to, distance is always non-negative, so we use the modulus sign. In place of x we put this 0 0. So first of all we write it as 1 upon a into 0 plus 1 upon b into 0 plus 1 upon c into 0. Next is minus 1. Whole divide square root of coefficient of x is 1 upon a whole square plus coefficient of y is 1 upon b whole square plus coefficient of z is 1 upon c whole square. Now what happens, this is equal to p is equal to 0 0 0 minus 1. Modulus of minus 1 is 1. 1 upon square root of 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square plus 1 upon c square. Now what we can do, we can take the reciprocal and squaring both sides. So this becomes p square is equal to 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square plus 1 upon c square. Or we can say cross multiplying, so we get, and this p square comes here, 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square plus 1 upon c square. This is equal to 1 upon p square. Hence proved. So this was what we wanted to prove. Now next question. This question is very very important to the examination point of view also. Very very important question of the chapter 3-dimensional geometry. The question statement is, find the image of the point having position vector I plus 3j plus 4k in the plane r vector dot 2i minus j plus k plus 3 is equal to 0. The point, from the position vector of the point, we can say the point is 1 3 4, and in Cartesian form, from this vector equation of the plane, we can say 2x minus y plus z plus 3 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the plane. So we are required to find the image of this point on the plane. Mean to say, this is the point and here we have the plane. This is the plane, right? What is the plane? 2x minus 1y plus 1z plus 3 is equal to 0. So first of all, suppose the name of this point is P, and this is the foot of perpendicular Q, PQ. So PQ, this PQ is parallel to the normal. What is normal? The normal here n vector is this 2i minus j plus k. Mean to say, the direction ratios of PQ, they are 2 minus 1 1. Now equation of PQ which passes through the point 1 3 4, and having the direction ratios 2 minus 1 1, and having the direction ratios 2 minus 1 1 is, what is the equation? X minus x1, x1 mean 1, direction ratio 2, equal to y minus y1, y1 is 3, divide minus 1 is equal to z minus the z1, which is 4 upon this one. We say any point on this line, to find any point on this line, the three members are equal to k. See, so we write here any point on the line is q. Any point on the line pq, this is q, is 2 into k, this minus 1 goes here, plus 1, comma, minus 1 into k, minus 3 becomes plus 3, comma, 1 into k, minus 4 goes here, plus 4. So suppose this is point q. So this is point q, it means it lies on the given plane. So this point q lies on the plane 2x minus y plus z plus 3 is equal to 0. Now what we do, we substitute the values of x, y and z. 2 into x mean 2k plus 1, minus y mean minus minus, this becomes plus k minus 3, plus z mean plus k plus 4, next is plus 3 is equal to 0. So from here 2 into 2 4k, 5k, 6k, 2 into 1 2, minus 3 is minus 1, minus 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 6 plus 6 equal to 0. So this gives us the value of k is minus 1. So if k is minus 1, then q becomes minus 2 plus 1 minus 1, minus minus plus, plus 1 plus 3 4, minus 1 plus 4 3. So coordinates of q are obtained. Minus 1 4 3, these are the coordinates of q. But what is our question? Our question is, find the image of the point in the plane. Image of this point, equal distance downward. So this is the point P dash. Here P dash, okay, is the image of the point P. That is, Q is in the middle of P and P dash point. Suppose image the point of P, its image is P dash, alpha, beta, gamma are the coordinates of P dash point, image point. So what we say now, this minus 1 is equal to 1 plus alpha divide 2. Similarly, this 4 is equal to 3 plus beta divide 2. Likewise, this 3 is equal to 4 plus gamma divide 2. So from here we can find alpha is equal to minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. From here we can find beta is equal to 4 into 2 8, 8 minus 5, 8 minus 3 5. From here we can find gamma value is 3 into 2 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. So the image becomes alpha is minus 3, beta is 5 and gamma is 2. This is the image of the given point. The question is very important question to the examination point of view. That's all.